Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another DB2 SQL function, which is compare underscore deck float. So this function is mainly used to compare two variable, or you can say two argument, which we are passing as an input parameter to this function. Then it compares the two values and returns few output. There are total four possible outcomes, which is 0, 1, 2, and 3. So I will show you the program. We'll see like how we are utilizing this function and what is the meaning of returning value. Like if it is returning 0, then what it means, 1, then what it means likewise. Okay, so let me show you the program that I have already created. So here it is. So here what I'm doing, first of all, I'm declaring one constant variable, which is SQL state underscore valid with 5 times zeros. And this constant we will use to just to verify the query whether it is executed properly or not. Now after that we have one variable which is result variable of zone decimal. This variable we will use to store the output which we are retrieving from the query. Now below to this we are using this exec SQL to set the option commit equals to star none, and this is optional thing because from this program we are not updating anything, right? Fine. Now here we are using the main query exec SQL, which is select compare underscore deck float, which means decimal float. So this is the function, and the syntax is quite like bit different as compared to our previous sessions. So here what we are doing, like we are using this compare underscore deck float function, and we are providing two argument to this function. First one is this deck float of 2.17. So deck float is also an individual function. So what it will do, it will convert this 2.17 as decimal float value, and then second argument is deck float 2.17. So what exactly it is doing here, it will compare the two values, first argument with second argument, and then whatever the compare output it will return will be stored into this host variable result1, and this data is coming from sys ibm.sysdummy1. Clear? So once we execute this query, we will verify it. So here I am verifying it. If SQL state equals to SQL state underscore valid, then display result1, else display SQL state along with an error message, query ended with an error, and if INLR on. Okay, so I hope the syntax is clear to all of you. Like you just need to write compare underscore deck float, then two values you can pass. So again in a value I'm using another function which is deck float 2.17. Okay, so here I'm compiling it. Yeah, so once we call it, it is returning output 0. So what 0 means? 0 means that both the values are equal and same. So whenever compare underscore deck float function is returning 0, it means both the values are same. Now I will show you few more example on the normal query. So here I will start from this. So what I'm doing here, I'm selecting the record using this function compare underscore deck float. Then first value I'm providing here is 2.17 comma deck float 3.17. So it will compare both values from sysibm.system1, and if I hit enter, you can see it is returning 1. That means the first value, the first argument is lesser than the second argument. Okay, so whenever it finds first argument lesser than the second argument, then it will return values 1. Okay, now we will slightly change this thing. So let me change it to greater 1. So now the first argument is maximum value, means in compare as compared to the second argument. So if I hit enter here, it is returning 2. So whenever you are getting 2, it means your value, your first argument is greater than second argument. Fine. Now what will happen, like if I pass any value which is not a number, right, NaN. Okay, so if I hit enter in this case, select compare underscore deck float nan, which is not a number, from sysibm.system1. So if I hit enter, you can see it is returning 3. 3 means not so 3 means unordered. Okay, so whenever you are getting 3, it means it is unordered output. So overall we have 4 outputs, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 means both the argument are same. 1 means first argument is lesser than the second argument. 2 means first argument is greater than second argument, and 3 means unordered. Okay, so this is how it works. I hope both the ways are clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.